Hey everyone, Josh Loftus here with the Everyday Monday podcast. I just wanted to do something a little different today, and part of it is because I have this thing that I've been wanting to put out there for a while, just haven't really found a good opportunity to do it, and also life has been absolutely crazy the past couple months. And I have just not had the time. I literally have not had the time to sit down with anybody and do any type of interviews. So that's why you're getting something a little different today. I'm really hoping to get back on the interview track here as soon as possible, but I had a slight kind of job change and shift a little bit, and we're moving, and just everything that's just kind of hit at once. So unfortunately, podcast interviews kind of got put to the back burner. So I apologize for that. But like I said, I'm hoping to get on it as soon as possible here. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for 2 weeks in a row without a podcast. So I wanted to do something a little different here. And this is, as corny as it sounds, and as much as I might be kind of setting myself up for failure and being made fun of here, but that's okay. I don't care. This is a little piece of, I guess you can call it poetry, I suppose, but it's something that I wrote for my grandmother when she passed into glory about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. And just a little bit about my grandmother real quick. She was one of the, if not the most self-sacrificing person I have ever known in my life. Her entire life was dedicated to serving her family, serving those around her, and there's nobody that comes to my mind faster when I think of humility and selflessness. There's nobody that comes to my mind faster than my grandmother. She is an amazing, amazing person that I want to be like because she was just like Jesus. She really was. There's really no better way to say it. The way she acted, the way that she conducted herself, the way she interacted with other people, it was always for their good and for the sake of serving them. And I never once heard her utter any type of complaint, any type of motivation for serving other than just love. It was joked around that side of the family that she didn't sin, which obviously isn't true, but that's just kind of who she was. She was an incredible woman that I loved dearly, and that I still, to this day and for the rest of my life, am going to see as an example of how to serve with humility, how to serve with love, how to serve with compassion, and how to do it with the heart that Jesus had. Is an incredible woman that I love very, very much and miss very, very much. So this is something that I wrote for her when she passed into the arms of Christ. I hope that it's encouraging to you. Might be a little sappy. I completely understand, but again, I loved my grandmother very much, and I am very much looking forward to seeing her in heaven when we will serve together in praising the one that saved us both. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope it's encouraging. Again, sorry for no interview. I'll try to get back onto it as quickly as I can here. But this is a poem that I wrote for my grandmother called "When at Last I See Clearly." And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it brings your mind to Christ and the glory that awaits us as his people when we enter into the gates of heaven and see the one that gave his life for us. So without further ado, here is "When at Last I See Clearly," dedicated to my grandmother. When at last I see clearly, and my breath is all but spent, I will hope in your provision, the grace that has been sent. When doubt or pain speak softly and cause my heart to fear, I'll remember who has bought me and whose hands hold me near. When at last I see clearly and all my pain is gone, when I'm rushed into your kingdom, the night will turn to dawn. When I see the streets of gold, oh, the lights, the smells, the sights, there will be no more darkness, no more fear or pain or nights. When at last I see clearly, and I find those gone before, we will sing and shout for joy and laugh forevermore. As we stand hand in hand, what a love we will share, praising Him that saved us and gave His robes to wear. When at last I see clearly, and my Savior's face I see, I'll fall down at His feet. What a moment that will be. When all my hope is realized and all I know is Christ, I'll see the one who loved me and paid my rightful price. When at last I see clearly and my Savior lifts my head, I'll see hands that took the nails and withstood them in my stead. I'll see the eyes of Jesus. What love, oh, can it be? I know this and this assured: my Savior died for me. When at last I see clearly and your labor in me is done, I'll stand a work completed and glory in the sun. What joy shall fill my heart as I begin my life anew? I'll sing with heaven's angels, all praise be unto you. When at last I see clearly, there in that heavenly place, your glory is all I see, oh, the glory of your face. You gave me life, and it's this I'll sing for all eternity. I'll rest in you forever, my Jesus, my Savior, my King.